Well, alright everybody, I'm back with a video, and as you can see with the thumbnail, it's about the 355 versus Dragon, the weapon of God, on which is the shittest, but I left that out. But anyway, first one, the 355. Well, as anyone can tell by the front cover poster, it's gonna be shit because it's got fucking female fucking in an action film, but they tried to save it by putting from the studios that brought you Jason Bourne. Like, oh yeah, that's really gonna fucking make me think that it's gonna be great just because the studio, like if studios don't release good and shit films. But anyway, I ain't seen it. I had no intentions of seeing it. It's cyanide fucking viewing. It's not for me. So anyway, getting on to something that I have watched is Dragon, the weapon of God. And as you can tell by the front cover, it don't look too bad, but just because it's got a good front cover don't mean it ain't gonna be a shit film, which this fucker is. Now, I should have known by the way the samurai sword that he's holding incorrectly in his hand, so it's been re-photoshopped into his hand, because you can tell by the bottom handle that the blade should be pointing towards the camera, where the blade is pointing towards himself, which I should have known. But anyway, luckily enough, I skipped through it in that, but it was so bad I thought it was a spoof, so I had to go and watch all of it just to make sure that I wasn't missing the joke. But no, it was supposed to be serious, because there's one or two bits in like some cutscenes and that where you see some New York footage and that of cops and all this, where it's quite serious and that. It looks like it's CIS sort of fucking shit, and then the film is shite. Oh, it's cyanide fucking viewing this. This is the sort of film that is made so when you do watch these female-led action films, you're gonna think, oh, well, it must be good because this fucking film is shite. But whoever made this film, I think, thought that, oh yeah, martial art and action films were easy to make, until they realised they had to get chucked around a bit. Because there's one bit in the film where Dragon, as you can see, who's the lead protagonist, is having a fight where they pan the camera up when he gets chucked to the ground, because he doesn't get chucked to the ground, he gets lowered to the ground gently. And so, and then they pan down to where he's fighting on the ground. Oh, honestly, if you're thinking, oh yeah, well, it can't be that bad, here's the end fight scene. Yeah, there's Alexander Bock in his full Dragon, the weapon of God outfit at the end fight scene, jumping into the scene and that. Now I can't like show you the footage because it'll get copyrighted, and so I'll just have to show you the scene in photo sort of form, which, if you're thinking it's right corny the way I do it, you want to see it visually. But anyway, so the dragon at the end, he gets dressed up in his costume and that, and he fucking summons the main villain of the film, who's a blue-haired New York mayor who's gone crazy, and he's wanting to destroy all of the people of colour, or any refugees or whatever in New York, by getting a ninja. I think he was going to get the ninja to kill them personally one by one. This is how crazy this film is. But anyway, obviously, Dragon, he gets him in that. Yeah, pushes him against a tree, and then sort of like gives him 3 punches to the stomach, like this sort of thing, like. And if you think that's corny and that, like, as I say, you want to see it for real. Yes, a terrible film with terrible acting, with terrible fucking action scenes in it. It's like proper shite. But this, talking about shit endings though, I saw Dexter No Blood, and it carries on from Dexter from when you last saw him faking his own sort of death at sea, like 10 years ago sort of thing, and his son, who was about 5 or something, so he's like 15, 16, comes in, finds Dexter in that, who's got a no identity. Well, anyway, it was alright until the ending, which, spoiler alert, Dexter dies at the end. So they killed off Dexter. So, yeah, that was pretty shit. But a film with a good ending, but was fairly boring for a night, was this, The Commando, with Michael J. White and Mickey Rourke. Oh, Mickey Rourke plays like a robber who fucking did a bank over or something, did something over with loads of cash and hid it into this house, that when he went to prison, now he's come out, Michael J. Whiteley and his families, his wife and 2 daughters are living there, and so Mickey Rourke gets people to go in and get the cash and that, where they kidnap Michael J. White's daughter, and this film's got a good ending, but as I say, most of it is quite boring, because his daughter don't get kidnapped till a good hour into the film, and so like in Taken, she's like kidnapped in the first like 5 or 10 minutes. Well, in this it takes that, but there is a bit of few little fight scenes before then, because Mickey Rourke has a good one in prison where, yeah, he does it quite good and that, and at the end, obviously Michael J. White like fucking kicks ass at the end, but it is a bit more storyline based than that, where, yeah, you're looking more of a drama with action at the end. But it did have a good ending though. But a good film though, which I'd like half decent all the way through, was this Infinite. It stars Mark Wahlberg and Chiwetel Ejiofor. Don't know if I'm butchering his name, but it came out like in June sort of thing. So I like missed this, but yeah, pretty good film. This it had some good action in it. Storyline was half decent and that, bit crazy in that, but some good action in it, and like um, decent budget on it because it did seem to be a cross between the Matrix and oh, state 51 is it state uh, shit yeah not state Fifth Element, that's it, yeah. I was getting that 51 Fifth Element, but yeah, it's a cross between Matrix and the Fifth Element. It's not exactly the greatest fucking sci-fi film ever made, but it is pretty good. I liked it and that. And so, yeah, it's worth a watch. Definitely, if you haven't seen it, because yeah, the whirly things around their faces got nothing to do with the film. It's just the infinite sign, which is a figure eight on its side, and so that's just because it has the infinite sign sort of like embroiled into car seats and that. So yeah, it's a bit of a trademark thing going on there. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.